What's up everyone, Dr. Jacob Wilson here, and today we're going to be discussing 3 things you aren't doing to make your glutes grow. Real exciting topic. A lot of people have been writing me about this, but before we get started, if you like the content on this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you ever want to help other people meet their goals, make sure you share this content, smack that bell, and again, like and subscribe. And I'm actually going to make this a 2-part series. 3 reasons why your glutes might not be fully developed. And the first reason is they're hard to activate, okay? You notice most people who are in the gym, even if they do a lot of leg training, they don't have fully developed glutes, and that's because it's difficult to activate. It's such a large muscle. Studies show that larger muscles are harder to activate, and you can't like see it when you're training. You know what I mean? If I'm doing leg extensions, I can see my quads. If I'm doing my biceps, I can look at my biceps. I can't see it, and it's a large muscle, which means it's hard to activate. And so many people, you can see signs of injury, right? They have knee pain and all sorts of injuries because they're not activating their glutes. So one thing that you can try is pre-activation techniques prior to leg training, prior to glute training. So anything that gives you that mind-muscle connection on the glutes, so that could be lateral band walks, you can put the bands around your legs and walk backwards. Anything that basically targets the glutes in isolation really develops that mind-muscle connection, studies have shown will lead to greater activation when you're actually training your legs or training your glutes directly. The second reason why most people's glutes aren't trained is because they're really just over-reliant on squat to build their glutes. But the thing to understand is that glutes are actually mainly activated near full extension. So what do the glutes do? They're hip extensors in large part. So when I'm bent over, it's kind of, I'm flexing at the hips. When I thrust forward, I'm actually extending the hips. And they work better near full extension. They have more activation. Well, if you think about it, when the squat's hardest, you're more in hip flexion. And when you're near extension, the squat's easier. Same thing with leg press, right? So you want to do exercises that are really good near full extension. For example, a hyperextension gets harder near full extension, and that's when the glutes are activated at the highest. A glute bridge, hip thrust, they're hardest near that full extension component, and that's when the glutes work best. So you need to center your workouts around more of those types of things, and of course, a lot of banded work, okay? The third reason why you're not fully developing the glutes is because you're probably not training them frequently enough. When you're doing those types of exercises, okay, let's say you train your legs every 5 days, let's say, okay? You're training your legs twice a week. Yes, you're getting your legs real sore when you do squats and lunges, but again, when you're trying to really directly target the glutes, a lot of those are more shortening exercises, like glute bridges, like hip thrusts, like banded work. Those are more shortening exercises, and so you're not going to get as much muscle damage. So that means you can use those exercises rather frequently. So if you're training your legs twice a week, you can throw in 2 extra days for the glutes that are more glute isolation or glute focused days. So again, train your glutes 3 to 4 days a week, and you're gonna see a tremendous amount of development there. So guys, thank you so much. The next time we're gonna talk about, everyone uses squats for glute development. They're not the best exercise for them, but we're gonna tell how to optimize squats and lunges and even leg press for glute development.